Hey everybody, Mike here with Backpacking TV. For the past year, I've been working as the host of our TV show, Epic Trails, traveling around the world to some of the coolest locations. And today, we are going to talk about backpacks. Specifically, cheap backpacks versus expensive backpacks, and whether or not it's going to be worth it to you to upgrade from a cheaper backpack to a very expensive backpack. So this has been a video that I've been wanting to do for quite some time, but I haven't done it. And the reason is, I'm going to be very honest with you here, before I got this job and found myself traveling all over the world doing this cool TV show, having access to all this awesome gear, I really didn't have the money to afford the really nice stuff. So up until recently, after having done this for a little over a year now, I feel like I'm getting to the point now where I can compare and contrast this really nice, much more expensive gear with the cheaper stuff that I've been used to using for all the rest of my life before coming here. And I think this provides like a bit of a valuable context. So there's this idea that what you get when you upgrade equipment is everything that's on the little product information card, right? Oh, it's got turbo adamantine poly rip stop mega fibers in it. Okay, what does that mean? Oh, it's got so much more cubic centimeters of storage. Okay, but what does that actually mean? How does that affect you whenever you're out on the trail? You can compare and contrast stats all day, but at the end of the day, what really matters is how it's going to feel when you wear it. So what I found when being out there is that the more expensive the equipment is, the more invisible it is. And that's what you're actually paying for. You're not paying for this pocket or this pocket or this pocket. You're paying to not feel your backpack, which, you might want it to feel comfortable, but actually you don't. Because what you really want is to just not feel it at all, so you can focus on your trip. You can focus on all the nature around you. It's interesting that it kind of works like that, but that's what I found. The cheapest backpack that I used, that I don't actually have here because I gave it to Goodwill when I was done with it, was the Temu backpack. And that thing was so cheap. I think it was like $15, and you could feel it whenever you wore it. That's what I remember the most about it. I don't remember all the pockets and pouches and everything. I remember how it felt on my hip. I remember how sweaty my back was. I remember how bad the ventilation was. Now you move up in equipment, you get to something like this Kelty Outskirt 70 that I love, and you feel it a little bit less. And then you get to the much more expensive stuff like this. I think this is right on the line of ultralight. This is the Radix 47 that I was holding upside down. Yeah, this is the Mystery Ranch Radix 47. You feel this a lot less, a whole lot less. And then you get to the much more expensive equipment like this, and you feel it less and less. Now, you're never going to strap 40 pounds directly to your spine and say, ooh, that feels comfortable. I love that. No, you're always going to feel it. The question is, a few hours into that hike, how much are you still feeling it? Now, there's a lot of other things that go into there. How much is the backpack rated for? How heavy is the equipment? How thick are the pads? Things like that. They're going to, factor in. You'll have different options at different price points. But at the end of the day, in my opinion, that's what you're actually kind of paying for. That's where the worth is coming from. So one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video is I wanted to dispel the notion that you have to upgrade before you're considered a better hiker. This isn't a video game. You don't level up. We all start at the same level. We all stay at the same level. We're all just people who go outside and enjoy using the outdoors. And that's good. Don't let anybody make you feel like you have to upgrade your equipment before you're the real deal, right? That's very silly. I know a guy who is probably a multi-millionaire. He's just one of these, Southern guys. He drives around in a busted old Bronco. He owns a bunch of land. I'm sure his net worth is extremely high, but he doesn't have a Maserati or anything because to him, it's not worth upgrading his car. And there are people who make far less than him that they believe it is worth it to upgrade their car. And you could be a multi-millionaire and think, oh, my backpack's just fine, I don't need to upgrade. You could be scraping your pennies together saying, oh, I hope I can save up enough in the next few months to get this really expensive backpack. And you know what? It's still worth it. That's your decision that you get to make. And either viewpoint, either opinion is very valid. At the end of the day, really nice backpacks exist to provide options. It isn't a tier system. You're not more legit of a hiker when you work your way up the tier system. This is just an option that's there for you if you want it. I'm Mike with Backpacking TV. This has been a rambly video, but it's been one that I've wanted to make. So anyways, I guess I will catch you all later.